To Up North at 4, we're joined by Patrick Kubany. He's a former finance teacher at Rhinelander High School. He's now retired and doing a lot of cool things. Patrick, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me back. Always fun to come to Channel 12.
Absolutely. We're glad to have you. You're a fount of knowledge in the world of finance, and you've been using your retirement years to try to instruct some teenagers, right, on those sorts of philosophies?
Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing anything in retirement but musky fish and turkey and deer hunting, but a fella reached out to me from Virginia. He started a baseball academy nationwide years ago and ended up selling the business, and now he wants to do that for teen financial literacy camps. He reached out to me to help him with build the curriculum and train the teacher side of it, and so that's what I'm doing. And later this month, we're going to do a free camp right here in town in Rhinelander.
And you know, with the new year, it just started, you know, bills and money and finances. What would you say are some of your tips you have for people of all ages? You know, where to start to save money?
Well, I guess if I had to give something elementary for everyone, we use the principle, the 70-10-10-10. If you spend 70% of your money and you save 10%, invest 10%, and you give 10% away, that's a great model that you can work from, so you're making sure you're not spending all of it. Because that's what's happening with the paycheck to paycheck people. They're spending every single dollar. There's no emergency fund, there's no retirement savings, and there's no philanthropic aspect of giving any money away to anyone.
But what if I want to buy shoes that are worth hundreds of dollars? I'm asking for a friend.
Are you asking for you or for me?
Just asking for a friend.
One of the big parts of the camp is talking with the students about the difference between wants and needs. You said you wanted a new pair of shoes. You don't need the new pair of shoes.
I've heard that all the time. You know, people would tell me that too.
Oh. So you have this problem?
Yeah, you know, sometimes I do, but you know, it's like, what if you never find, you know, that item ever again, or what if it's double priced? And then what about like the sales?
You're rationalizing.
What about the sales? You know what I mean? How do you just let a good sale go?
Can you help Agnes out?
Well, someone told me once, if instead of buying an iPhone, you put the money in Apple stock, the difference is you'd be owning the company basically, let alone the iPhone. And if you ask a teenager if an iPhone is a need, of course they will tell you it is. And so that's one of the big lessons in the camp, is to differentiate those two things.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the slide here. There's 4 tenets of the camp, really 5, but I included the first 4. We have earning money, spending money, saving money, investing money. So just briefly, let's go through these. What are you going to tell teenagers in this upcoming camp about earning money?
So that first day of the camp, we look up their careers, because they have a decent idea, most of them, of what kind of career they're interested in, but they don't know how much money those careers pay and where those jobs are. So we teach them how to use the Bureau of Labor Statistics website. You can look up any job, any state, and you can see the beginning, the middle, median, and you can see what the top earners are making in those careers. Now, some of them are going to change their mind on those careers when they see that.
Based off of the range of money and how much you're making, the salary.
Sure. For sure. The average college graduate today is making $60,000 straight out of college. And so we use that as our foundation for what we're going to build the rest of the camp on, but we know some kids are going to make much more than that. A new teacher does not start at $60,000. That's more of a middle career earnings for a teacher, but some of them going into the medical and legal and some other professions are going to start at significantly higher than that. But that's pretty much day one, is looking at how do you know what your income is going to be, and then we do have to give them some reality dose. We have to show them what's going to be taken away from that before they get it to take home. So we talk about federal and state income taxes,
of course,
and of course your FICA, Medicare, and Social Security taxes. That's day one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of information.
And it kind of hits them, I think, all at once too, right? But it's a reality check.
Oh yeah, the principle is you should estimate you'll take home about 2/3 of your income. Okay. So for every $10, you take $666 home.
Let's take a break right now. We'll be right back. We'll finish those 4 tenets, and we'll also get into more about this class coming up.
Perfect.
Do you have a water? Oh, you got a water.